Hey there, travelers. You're tuned into the It's Easy podcast. I'm your host, Rami, and whether you're a seasoned jet setter or you're planning your very first big trip, we have got you covered. If you've been following us along, we have talked about a lot of the passport hurdles a lot of travelers face when they're going abroad. And today we're back with even more insights with Antoinette Hanan, Vice President of ItsEasy.com. And they are definitely the experts when it comes to visas and passports. So without a further ado, Antoinette Hanan, welcome back to the show. And as always, it's great to have you here.
It's a pleasure to be here again with you, Rami.
Definitely a pleasure to be speaking with you. And I actually wanted to ask you about something regarding passports since we have discussed them a lot.
Right.
The moment, when someone is actually changing their name, whether because they're getting married or for a legal kind of reason, how does ItsEasy.com simplify that process for its travelers?
Absolutely. So what basically happens is that we prepare the supporting documents. Whether the name change is due to marriage, we need the original marriage certificates. If it's because they just want to change their name, we need court documents. So for whatever reason the name change is done, as long as we do have the supporting documents, which we also do assist our clients to get, we prepare them and we do the name change very easily for them with
That
no
is
hassle.
Yes, of course. That is such a relief, by the way, to know that it's easy.com have got us covered during those major life situations and major life changes. All right, Antoinette, let's talk about something that all travelers dread, the classic "where did my passport go" moment.
Right.
Whether it's fallen victim, to the washing machine, a very suspicious dog, or you forgot it in a cab to a city that you can't even pronounce its name, it can really turn your travel plans upside down. So, how does ItsEasy.com handle damaged, lost, or mysteriously vanished passports?
That's definitely have been, we've had many cases like that. Lost passports over abroad. And basically we are able to replace a passport with no hassle, whether it be damaged, water damage, or lost passport, as long as we have the supporting documents that we assist our clients to obtain, we will be able to replace the passport with no issues at all.
It's really reassuring to know that it's easy.com have really thought of every angle that their travelers might need them in. Antoinette, for clients abroad, we did mention that lost passports is a really big issue. I heard that they can apply for something called an emergency passport. So, can you just briefly explain to us what is an emergency passport and what you recommend to the travelers to do as soon as they return back home?
Yeah. So basically, emergency passports can be done two ways. The first way is that when the client or the traveler loses a passport in another country, they can go to the embassy. They can file a police report for the lost passport, go to the embassy and get a replacement, a temporary passport, an emergency passport. Once they go back home to the States, we're able to use those documentation, basically verifying that they did in fact lose their passport overseas, and we'll be able to replace the passport for them.
That is really reassuring to know that it's easy.com has thought of every angle to take care of such an emergency situation, even for their travelers abroad. Antoinette, I wanted to ask you about something that is really accommodating to your travelers regarding the it's easy.com office. Do you actually accommodate like walk-ins, or do your travelers have to book an appointment before they can just walk into the office?
Nope, you do not need an appointment. You just walk into inside of any of our offices. Our main office is in 200 Park, Grand Central Station. You will find David Alwadish sitting there with his big smile. You can take pictures there. Of course, we do have the photo app that you can take in the comfort of your own home with your cell phone, but you do not need any appointments. You can walk in, drop off documents at any time during business hours, take a photo, ask our specialist there for any passport or visa related questions, and we can assist right there on the spot.
That is absolutely amazing. I'm sure that convenience and flexibility is something that your travelers definitely do appreciate.
Oh, yes.
Right. Yeah. So I can just imagine here on the spot if I actually want to go into the office and get everything started. I also did hear that you can take your passport photos over there in the office. This is, of course, besides the phone app. But if you just want to get everything done in the same place, can we
Mhm.
do so?
One-stop shop.
All right. That is amazing to hear. So from A to Z, you can get everything done there if
Yep.
you're really in such a hurry.
Yep, we do take care of all the emergency situations, whether it be for passport or visas. We go above and beyond just to, assist our travelers, making sure that they get to their destination on time.
Thank you so much, Antoinette. And thank you so much, ItsEasy.com, for always accommodating all of our needs in just one place. It's really reassuring, Antoinette, to know that ItsEasy.com has gotten its travelers covered in every aspect that they might need help here with. And that is everything for today's episode in the It's Easy podcast. Thank you so much for tuning in. And until next time.